Sealed off a bit by Gaborik. Jake Muzzin off the side of the goal. Anze Kopitar for the Kings. Wheels it for Gaborik. To the outside of Gibson. Out in front. Shut down. What a save by Gibson. Off the stick of Dustin Brown. Taken care of by Slava Voinov. Jeff Schultz. A quick up for Trevor Lewis. Had the game-winning goal in Game 6. Brian Allen, a big hit on Lewis.
Something Daryl Sutter talked about before the game. Turnovers, making the right plays with the puck. That was a neutral zone turnover that almost turned into something for Anaheim.
Solani, Perreault, Solani again, shut down by Jonathan Quick. Now Doughty, holding on to it, Beauchemin on him, so is Cogliano. Drew Doughty to the outside, setting up this first power play. Anze Kopitar, Doughty holding. Kopitar, Gibson ready, he sweeps it along. Behind the back, Voinov, here it comes, wide, loose. Gibson got a pad to it. Koivu, taken off it by Brown. Voinov, fought off by Gibson. They score! On the spot in a Game 7 again. It's Justin Williams. And the Kings strike first.
Here's the shot. That misses the net. Gibson had to be alert. Now Anaheim has a chance to clear, and they don't. And here he is who ends up with the goal. Justin Williams, his first goal of this series.
It was that turnover along the boards that made all the difference. Saku Koivu couldn't get it out of the zone under pressure, and because of that, they got it back to the front of the net.
Doughty cleans it up to the point. Chipped along by Lindholm and brought back out to center ice. Now a foot race. Carter is in for a chance. He scores! Jeff Carter makes it 2-0 Los Angeles.
Hard work. They finally clear it. And now Carter has to fight this off right there. This would have been a penalty. And then he finishes it off.
Hampus Lindholm was going to get a penalty, but he just didn't move his feet fast enough or fight for the loose puck hard enough. Carter was not going to be denied. He won that one-on-one battle against Hampus Lindholm. When Beauchemin tried to stand up and knock the puck, Beauchemin had his man. Hampus Lindholm did not have his.
Off the face-off. 3 games in the regular season. 6 games in the American Hockey League. Inserted into Game 4 here. Now another chance possibly. Carter. Off the stick, out in front. Great save by Gibson. He answers.
Power play and he kills penalties.
Off the face-off, it's Drew Doughty. Blocked. Breakaway. Corey Perry. Walks in on Quick. Denied, and the penalty will follow. Penalty shot. Corey Perry.
And watch him get the stick of Perry, but they're going to call him, I believe, for slashing right there. Breaks his stick, slashes the stick, breaks it, and because he is prevented from getting a scoring chance, they call the penalty shot.
And it's also because he turned the toe of the stick over.
Here in Game 7, Perry moves in slowly. Forced wide, active stick by Jonathan Quick.
Stick on, or you just lose it.
It looked like from here that he got a stick on it.
Yeah, that's a great play.
I don't think that Corey Perry was ready for that quick stick to come out. That is a tremendous poke check. You could see what Perry was trying to do, get him down, which is what he will do. And he takes the bottom of the net away so well.
Captured by Kyle Clifford, finished off. What a hit by Getzlaf. Now King with a shot, stopped by Gibson, they score! On the rebound, it's Mike Richards. 3-0 Los Angeles.
LA is thinking, let's get the puck and go down the other way. Big hit. Martinez comes over against Getzlaf. This is happening on one side of the ice, and this is what's going on the other.
Broken up by Matt Green off the boards all the way back. It'll make the line. No icing. Pearson in front off the goal post. Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli again. His shot robbed by John Gibson. Wrapped up on the way through. Brian Allen. That's detected by Kyle Clifford. Left there in neutral ice. Kopitar goes wide. His shot. He scores! Anze Kopitar. 4-0 Kings.
We'll see Doughty in deep right there. He on the left. Now the puck doesn't get deep. He comes back. He'll end up with it right there. There's the one-handed pass to Kopitar, who scores to make it 4-0.
It was the extra effort of Kyle Clifford along the boards because he had Brian Allen jumping up on the play. And Clifford, who had lost an edge, still knocked the puck into the middle of the ice and caught Brian Allen along the boards. That's what set the outnumbered attack for Los Angeles going the other way.
Lays it along for Kyle Palmieri. He'll get it deep. Alec Martinez, you see it from ice level, finished off by Maroon. Bonino out of the corner. Lindholm holding, shooting one, tip. Quick says no, it's fought for. And the Kings are on it. On the boards, Tanner Pearson for the Kings. He's met there by Brian Allen. Sami Vatanen turns off Tyler Toffoli. Cogliano crunched by Carter. Jonathan Quick out to play it. They'll move it to Jake Muzzin. Shaking off Corey Perry. A steal, shut down by Quick. Play continues. Out in front, there's a chance. Quick says no. Oh, a dandy on Silverberg. He's awaiting the winner of this one. It'll start on Sunday. Doughty with a shot. It deflects wide. Moving up is Muzzin. Jake Muzzin for Jarrett Stoll. Out in front. Hiller makes the save on the redirect.
Hit Schultz, hit him right in the chest. That one-timer from Getzlaf, that hurt.
Winding it up now, Sami Vatanen. Headman pass, Perry's in alone. Shot down by Quick. Pressured by Kopitar. Ducks get it out as we see. Jakob Silverberg. Gets by Doughty. Clifford helping out the defense. Encumbering his man Schultz. Getzlaf, what a stop! Jonathan Quick. Hampered by Jeff Schultz. 3-on-2 come the Kings. This is Carter. Pulling up to Foley. Has Pearson. Now a shot. Fought off by Hiller. The rebound goes in on Jonas Hiller. And a quick whistle. Tough pass for Doughty. He'll settle it down. Muscled by Cogliano. To the corner. Carter. Doughty. Now Gabrick. Martinez and Kopitar through the middle. Gabrick. They score! Great movement on the power play. The finish by Marian Gabrick.
Moving it around. Find the open man. If you don't have the puck, put yourself in a position to get it. Gabrick did. Took the shot. Little deflection. 5-0.
You knew it was going to get better. 3 for 19 in the series on the power play for Los Angeles.
Hard hit on Bonino. He shakes it off. Sets up Cogliano. Out in front. Quick. Makes the save. The Ducks think they've scored. Yes, they have. Give the goal to Anaheim on the doorstep. Palmieri was there, and they're on the scoreboard.
Get to the net. And there's the quick shot after the pass from behind the net. Just does trickle over the goal line. Jonathan Quick got over there in a hurry.
They clogs it up so well in the neutral zone. Do what you can.
Lindholm, Getzlaf. Out in front, Perry. He scores! Corey Perry gives the Ducks just a little bit more life. They're down by 3.
Mentioning the scoring chances that he's had, but he needed to finish something off. Well, he does here. What a pass. Getzlaf, beautiful pass, and Corey Perry with that wrist shot. Shows you why he was the second leading goal scorer in the National Hockey League this season.
Comeback wins, Anaheim. And now they try to do it in a desperate situation. Here they come. Getzlaf's in for a chance. Quick says no. And he has it.
Oh my, can you believe this?
This is Carter. Gabrick in back of the goal. To the outside for Drew Doughty. Behind the back, there's Gabrick. His shot stopped by Hiller. Carter fans on the rebound. And Bonino gets it out. There's Solani out in front. He plays it to himself. Corey Perry, Solani shut down. Silverberg's shot is blocked. Vatanen gets to it. He'll take it to the outside. Sami Vatanen puts on a show. His pass denied.
Got to try and score shorthanded.
Getzlaf, Silverberg. A backhand pass intended for Getzlaf. Now Brown hit hard by Brian Allen. Lovejoy. Getzlaf with a shot. Great save by Quick. Jake Muzzin, a slap pass. Doesn't work. Gabrick, top of your screen. Flashing is Doughty. Now Muzzin. Here it comes. A tip. They're loose. And it goes wide.
Saved by Perry.
Doughty shot. Answered by Hiller. It comes back. Devante Smith-Pelly. Jarrett Stoll is back for the Kings. Smith-Pelly moves it for Solani. Teemu Solani gets away from Slava Voinov. He'll control it. Walk it out in front. Caught by Jonathan Quick. Plays it deep. Jarrett Stoll is all over Matthew Perreault. Teemu Selanne moves it ahead for Perreault. His shot read by Quick. No further play.
About 6 minutes to go.
Here comes Carter with Pearson. Out in front, they score! Tanner Pearson on the receiving end of a beautiful pass from Jeff Carter. 6-2 Kings.
That's when the odd man rushes come into play. And what a play by Carter, left side of your screen. And eventually, he gets control of the puck, fights off the check, and with Pearson just breaking hard and stick on the ice. What a brilliant play by Jeff Carter.
And that one's on Sammy Vatanen, no doubt, because he doesn't turn in time and make sure that he has Pearson going to the net.
And they set all kinds of franchise records. And the fans show their appreciation prior to that faceoff.
And Teemu Selanne just came off the ice, and Bruce Boudreau comes right over to him. He said, just get a little rest, you're going right back out.
I will count it out. Selanne has it, and he'll give it back. For the second consecutive year, the Los Angeles Kings will advance to the Western Conference Final.
But they just put on a hockey clinic in the first period, and they took the crowd out of it, even though there were a lot of LA Kings fans here. And that was led by that man, Mr. Game 7, Justin Williams, who scored the early goal.
Couple of Warriors here. Stolen, Selanne, now Carter.
There's a lot of players that are in that line shaking hands with him. When they were growing up, he was their hero.
That's right.
But Selanne's having a difficult time keeping it all together. And look at the LA Kings staying. This is classic.
Great.
They stay on the ice, and they are banging their sticks on the ice for that man right there. What a gesture that is.
Thank you, Teemu.